water. Um, Chronic tension and stress, right? So most people don't realize that when you standing somewhere, you know what I'm saying, on a daily, you're constantly holding yourself in a state of tension and anxiety. I realize now after meditating and, you know, being of a spiritual practice for so long now, my awareness has come to the point where I can realize that in any given moment, I am not breathing. And when you don't breathe, you go unconscious. So most people have anxiety and depression because they're constantly going unconscious in and out throughout the day, right? So most people are living their heads because they're not breathing. So when you stop, now you can imagine everything because your thought power, the same power that you use to pour in the prana, the life force, is being used to create mental pictures. So when you're going unconscious, all you're seeing, your front brain turns on. You know, your pineal, you're seeing these pictures that you might not want to see. You know what I'm saying? So imagine as you're going throughout the day and your boss tell you something and you might have had some beef, you know what I'm saying, with somebody throughout the day. Somebody cut you off in traffic. Your food was cold at the restaurant. So now, because most people have a mind that is unaware of everything, you know what I'm saying, at any given moment, we are constantly carrying those pictures around, those mental images that bring us back to the past. So the situation happened at 1 o'clock, it's 8 p.m., and now you're still ruminating on it. You're still seeing that same mental image. And your subconscious, your pineal, you know what I'm saying, your inner mind doesn't know the difference between whether your physical body is there or not. So as you constantly replaying the same images, you're putting yourself back in that same vibratic, energetic vibration that you were in when the situation happened. So now you're carrying around tension and stress within the body. Well, let me say this, let me backtrack. The tension comes from the situation that happened and you didn't address it properly, or you didn't set the proper boundaries. So now you have this mental picture that's constantly creating a blockage of your energy because now you haven't either told this person how you feel or forgiven them. So now you're just harboring all this negative energy within you, putting yourself back in a cycle of depression, tension, anger, keeping you in a low vibratory state. You know what I'm saying? Love is the high vibration, the highest vibration. So if we are not vibrating there, if we constantly have things that we haven't forgiven or haven't let go throughout the day because we don't know how to continue to breathe. So people say stop, take 10 seconds, or they say count to 10. But I would say stop and take a bunch of deep breaths. Some people say 3, but that's not enough. Like, you need to be in a position where you are calm, you know what I'm saying, before you make these decisions. When somebody puts you in a position where they put you in a negative mind state, remember that breathing is what calms the mind. So a practice, something to put in practice, is to stand, when you're standing in an environment, remember to breathe as if you were sitting in a meditation. You know what I'm saying? If you can't remember to breathe consciously as you do when you meditate or when you're doing any spiritual practice, yoga, You know what I'm saying? Qigong, things like this. When you're channeling, and you know what I'm saying, writing down stuff, you're able to breathe and tap into what is the inner world. Without being able to breathe, you're going to overreact. You're going to overthink because you have too much life force or not enough. You're either blocking yourself or giving yourself too much. You know what I'm saying? So both of these things cause us to be out of alignment with our natural state. You're uncentered. So breathing and meditation helps us to release that tension that we carry throughout the day. Now I've been meditating, upgrading my meditation to an hour a day. It's that shit. So as I'm doing this, I'm noticing that throughout the day, my mood doesn't switch as much. And I'm a Cancer, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a moon Gemini, so I have a lot of emotional turmoil. Is that the word? Emotional back and forth. So now that I've, upgraded my time, I spend breathing throughout the day. I'm able to carry myself in a more positive manner because my thoughts are not in disarray. I'm able to breathe instead of react to the person that did me something that I feel like was outlandish. So as you're going throughout the day, you're going to realize you're tightening your abs or you're clenching your teeth, you know what I'm saying? Or you're holding your back in a certain position, which is all harboring tension. Being able to breathe and notice that tension and release it throughout those moments within a day is what keeps you aligned with your goals, because you want to vibrate at love. Love is the law of attraction. So stay positive, stay breathing.